Alright, everybody, gonna do another fun episode here, another trophy tales, trophy talks. We're gonna talk about some peripheral things. Again, and today's topic gonna be toy games. And this is has to deal with you need additional, well, toys to play them. So, there were a few, I didn't own all of them. Um, uh, Skylanders. Um, we'll talk about Disney Infinity and we'll talk about Lego Dimensions. So, um, first off, let's talk about Skylanders. This was my first experience with the toy ones, and I held off for a long time buying this because I mean it was I think like $75 when it came out, and you got like the base set um, with a couple characters and things. And of course, it got easier if you bought more characters. But me, you know me, frugal old me does not wanna spend extra money on additional characters. So I didn't. I just used the base set for the first one. And actually, the first one I think was the hardest one if you just had the base set. Um, the one that came with like Spyro, the little harpoon fish guy, Finn, I can't remember his name, Finn or something. And then there was one other guy. Um, but yeah, so the first one was kind of a little challenging with just the base set. I mean, it still wasn't like that hard, but it was it would have been easier if I bought other characters. But I thought it was fun. I mean, it was like an RPG-ish sort of deal. You leveled up your characters. It was kind of a pain having to switch them onto the portal, because what it was you got this portal base, and you would put the little figurine on top, and it would put it into the game for you. So when it died, you had to switch it off and get the other character out, and you could keep going in the level until all your characters fainted, and then you would have to choose to restart. And you needed certain characters to unlock certain gates in the areas, like certain elements. So you couldn't do everything in the game with the base set, but you could still plat it because you could still do enough where you were able to well get enough of the trophies or achievements or whatever system you're playing on from that base set. So I got that, and then I found at Walmart, or no, not Walmart, Marks. I don't know if people know what Marks is. It's like a sort of a discounty grocery store sort of deal. I'm sure in like EU and Australia it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist probably in other parts of America either. But it was $10 for the second one. It was Skylanders Giants, and it came with another base. It came with I think two more figures, and at this point, like the games would start to get easier because I would have the characters from the other set, and I wouldn't sell those, knowing that they would work well in the new one. Oh, the first one, by the way, I got on sale too. I think I got it on Amazon for really cheap because I didn't buy it right away. It was several years after it came out. Um, yeah, I wasn't gonna spend $75 on that, but um, and anyways, there was Giants. I don't think the game was as good. Um, well, it was kind of maybe on par, but the giant that you got with it was just not good. It's pretty terrible character from what I remember. Um, and then there was a third set that came out, and again, you buy the starter pack. Comes with a portal. Comes with a few characters. And what was that one? I think that one. Can't remember which one that was now. Dang. Um, Well, there was that one. I think that was the one. Is that the first one they had on PS4 as well? I'm trying to think who the ones you got with it were. I think that was the first one that was also on PS4. So there was stacks of this one on PlayStation and probably on Xbox and Xbox One as well. But the you got the base, you got this little stealth elf, and then you got this bomb guy that was really good from what I remember, like crazy good, and I don't know. This one had an EU stack and an NA stack. I don't think it was a PS3 and PS4. It might have been. I don't know if I played that 3 times. Anyways, the one I'm thinking of had 2 stacks that were, well, let me just look this up real quick. Now that I have my computer here. Skylanders. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, Swap Force was the one you could like change the bodies off of certain ones. And so the that was like the gimmick on the second on the third one. But yeah, there was stacks for PS 4, an EU one and an NA one from what I remember. Oh, there was a PS3 version. Okay, I might have played that 3 times then. um, it was a decent one, and there was like this octopus character too, who was also pretty good. And you flipped the fire bomb guy, and the octopus stuff. You could do that. And then that one had like time challenges and stuff, but they were also fairly easy with the base characters and what you were giving, especially because, like I said, that bomb guy was so good. And then was Trap Team, and I remember Trap Team had this like one crystal you could buy that let you get Lord Chaos and made the game like super easy, but I didn't buy it because frugal old me just playing it with the base stuff plus my additional characters I had from before, um, from all the other stuff was just plenty of stuff there. And the gimmick there was you could capture enemies inside those crystals, and then use them. And then Imaginator, no, not Imaginators. Superchargers came, and in Superchargers you had like vehicles and stuff. And I remember on this one I was like hyped for it for some reason. I don't know. I just was onto the Skylanders train. Not train, but I don't know. I was enjoying my Skylanders experiences. So then I got like the dark set of it to get like an extra ship or something like that, from what I remember. I think a friend was able to get me a deal at Best Buy on a new set of it, um, of the dark version, and yeah, so I did pay extra for that one, like full price for it, but yeah, oh well. Because I think you needed like an additional ship in that one to get the plat. Um, I might be wrong on this. I might be recalling that wrong. maybe I just thought was easier. But I did actually buy an extra figure, and that was because I was at GameStop and they had a sale for like $5 figures. So I remember I researched the best figure that I could find there, and it was like this rattlesnake, and he was insane. And I got him for like $5, um, as opposed to like 15 or 20 or however much these figures went for. Because you could spend a ton of money if you were buying all these figures and collecting them. But if you were just buying base sets and stuff on sale all the time, it wasn't that bad of a deal. Um, but yeah, that one had cars and planes and submarines and whatnot, and that was a fun little series. I still have them. I didn't sell them actually. Um, and then Imaginators came, and this one was well, I had a problem with this one here. So I was playing. It stacks on PS3 and PS4 like they all did, and yeah, I failed to mention that all of them after the second one stacked on PS3 and PS4. But this one, I was playing the PS4 one, that went fine. And then I played the PS3 one. I got the plat, and then I went to sync my trophies, and my system froze, and I lost all the trophy data. And the problem is the last time I synced the trophies was it was like really early on. So I literally had to start the entire game over so that my timestamps didn't look all messed up. Um, and whatnot. Because I lost all the I lost the trophy list when my system froze and stuff like that. Oh man, the horror stories. I have more of these horror stories too, but and maybe I'll get into this one a little further. But yeah, so that's Skylanders summed up. And then there was Disney Infinity. And Disney Infinity was it was kind of like a copy off of Skylanders. Not as good as in my opinion, but it was like the same deal. You played the games. The first one was kind of a long plat, and then the other ones just got like really really short, like just a couple hours. The first one was like 15 or so. You had Monsters Inc., Pirates of the Caribbean as the base ones that came with. There might have been another one. Um, another Disney IP. I know there was. Um, but let's see. Let me see. But yeah, it wasn't as good, and you had like this toy box sort of deal. Um, that area that you had to go to, and like fool around with these gizmos and whatnot. But it did have actual levels. Did have those worlds. Um, and then they had Disney Infinity 2.0, which was um, like a Marvel one, uh, from what I remember. And that one was, I think, better. And then you could get this bonus one that had this extra Dark Spider-Man character. Um, and it was the Vita version, the Vita stack of 2.0. And yeah, it came with a special character in the base set. And oh my god, was it terrible on the Vita. It was laggy like crazy. It was just a mess. The thing was a mess. It was just so slow and oh god, I remember playing that. And there was this level where you had to clear 50 floors in that one, and it was oh, it was painful. It was painful. And then if you died on one of the floors, you had to start all the way back from the beginning. Like really? Oh man. But it had an online co-op trophy too. Actually, the original one did as well. They were very simple onlines, but still onlines nonetheless. And then there was a Star Wars one that came out also had online. Actually had these kind of like multiplayer challenge sort of rooms and stuff that you had to do online. But yeah, those were pretty quick. 2 and 3 were pretty quick plats from what I remember. I think the first one might have been 25 hours now that I think about it. Um, but yeah, I got those for fairly cheap. Except for the third one again, the last one was I did get I think pretty close to when it came out. Around Christmas, I got that one actually. And then we also had Lego Dimensions, and this one I never played, and I'm glad I never played it because you had one. It was really expensive. It was like $100 to get the base set and get all of the pieces and whatnot. But it would get DLC, and you had to buy additional kits to do the DLC trophies with. And it was like, oh man, thank goodness I never started that one right away. And yeah, so that would have added up quite pricey on that one. I don't think that price ever dropped too much on that guy. Maybe it did now. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, so that was it. I mean, I thought that Skylanders was pretty fun. I thought Infinity was meh. It wasn't as good. And then Lego Dimensions, like I said, I never played, but yeah, these things could get really pricey if you were buying all the figures, but you really didn't need it. Didn't need them, except for Lego. You needed the additional kits if you wanted to do the DLC. But anyways, so yeah, that's kind of sums up the toy games. That was a lot longer episode than I expected. I could have just made one off of just Skylanders, just Disney Infinity, and just well, Lego. I guess I didn't know enough information on, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have played any of these. If you thought about buying them, hey, maybe you're a Skylanders collector, or Disney Infinity collector. But at this point, probably not so much because I don't think they kind of stopped making them. Disney Infinity, I think, kind of just died completely. Well, Skylanders did too, but I don't feel like they're a little more successful than Infinity was. But and then Lego, I haven't heard anything about that. I mean, it's been years since any of these got additional stuff, so. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this up. Sorry for the brief moments of uncertainty. I should have done my research a little better before I started. All right, guys. You can follow some links in the description as well. Yeah, I'd like to hear some comments if you guys have them. And yeah, with that being said, everybody have a good night, good morning. Enjoy your games. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye, everybody.